2, 1. What's up, guys? My name is Keegan from Name Race Class, and I forgot to turn back my sound on. Oh no, this is all going and falling apart. Ow, I really cannot get that. Okay, button. There we go. Ah, everything is a mess. Oh, anyways. Name Race Class, Keegan. You know the drill, guys. Let's just get into it. I am begging I made the right choice, or begging's not the right word. Why I say that? Hoping this is the right choice. I'm all messed up. This is what happens when you aren't prepared for this to all sudden record again. Does it? She does it often. Oh, mother. There you go again. She isn't missing. I mean, technically she is. She's in hiding.
She seems to be making every effort to steer clear of your guests.
What do you mean?
For the past few weeks, my mother's been playing cat and mouse, if you will. I don't know why, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to avoid someone. The question is, who?
And in your opinion, would she be the cat or the mouse?
I'd like to answer the cat, but unfortunately I'm increasingly worried that she's, in fact, the mouse.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities, and yours, in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the canon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me. Isn't Bonaparte a bit young to deserve so much attention?
Well, you come straight to the point. I like that. Indeed, if you knew just
Fair
how
point.
much you remind me of him. Trust me, I'll wager that Monsieur Napoleon will soon prove himself. I'm working on it, at least. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
If only my mother had trusted me, but she remained very mysterious. I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head of the Order, secrets are her bread and butter, as you can imagine. That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
Well, I am sure that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Oh, okay, so I finally get to talk. I, put my mute button on because I was like, oh, it's gonna keep going on for a while, but, yeah, we didn't really know the reason why she came here, other than she's, I think, looking for something, but there wasn't an option to do that. I don't know if I trust Mortimer, or not, but in your opinion, why would your mother remain hiding at several weeks? She's wary of someone. She might have discovered something. Maybe she left.
Maybe she
I'm gonna say
found
discovered.
something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating. If she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jassy, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
The armistice between the Russians and the Turks. Russia's come out of it having officially won Crimea, which gives it direct access to the Black Sea.
And, at the same time, the Mediterranean Sea. I'm worried about the decisions Tsarina Catherine might decide to take. She's a woman who managed to get rid of her husband to accede to the upper reaches of power. Gaining access to the Mediterranean Sea remains her main objective. When she still had that dear Potemkin as her lover, I could always find out about her intentions, but those days are over.
You're speaking of Grigory
Interesting.
Alexandrovich Potemkin?
The very man. The little devil behind the mother of all Russians. Since his death, I know absolutely nothing of what the Tsarina is up to.
Oh, really?
Ah, yes. I didn't mean to shock you. Please forgive me. Let's just say that, in my position, it is often advantageous to know about the habits and customs of world leaders.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the Third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know much about the
Unfortunately, my lord,
Crusades. This is kind
the
of going in my
Crusades
head.
are not my chosen field.
Well, it doesn't matter. You have plenty of time to learn. Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know.
Oh gosh, my
I'm
dog.
still very worried.
Oh gosh.
I must
Oh.
admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on. That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that? Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation, until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you. The room was just opposite Mortimer's study.
Interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Okay, so accusations are flying everywhere. Mortimer's office, first floor. Where am I going though? There's like no indication of where it's at. I'm confused. Is it on the first floor? Go to the tower room. Where is the tower room at, guys? I don't know. I don't think I can go back up here. Yeah, nope. The tower room. Wait, what the? I can just go back in here? What's this? I'm confused. Oh. That's convenient.
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be? Who could she
I wonder
be
if
suspicious of? I must
Emma
find
took
next
the
part.
bullet.
Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
I wonder if
There are burnt papers in the chimney.
No, gosh darn it.
There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be?
Stupid thing, I didn't want to
Who
click
could
on
she
it again. I thought
be
it was like
suspicious
something
of?
different.
I must find the
Ugh.
next part.
Dang it.
Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Faith, a man with sword. That was weird. It stopped like abruptly.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Fair enough. Okay, nope.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio. Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Yeah, don't know the story, so oh. It's locked.
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling to the floor.
Okay. I know how to open it.
Open sesame. It's open.
I just wasted one and got one back.
St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. No, what does that mean? So we have the figure 11 twice underlined, and a story of a group of pilgrims who it looks like Paul is speaking to. Maybe it's a code. There must be a connection. A text on Paul must be somewhere, and it must be associated with the figure 11. But what's the story with these pilgrims? I mean, a connection with the figure, maybe?
Let's leave this for now.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Reni. He's represented as writing the word of the
There's
Lord.
some cool pictures in
translated by
this
the
game,
Holy
though. It's really
Spirit,
nice.
Who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Like, some of this stuff is going over my head. Like, some of this stuff I don't know anything about. Oh, coin. Haha.
The New Testament.
Oh.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Before I do that,
It's St. John, painted by Guido Reni.
that's a man. It kind of looks like a woman to me, but I mean, I can see it, but still, okay, fair enough.
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Knocks it over. Get out of my way.
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the apostles by Guido Reni.
Oh, what does Devil's Thorn do again? I'll leave it there for now. Oh,
Amber crystals.
nice. Okay. Oh, game. No. Oh. That's unfortunate. There's no reflection. Not a reflection on my character. That's... Analyze the book.
This book is incredibly precious. I believe this is the book my mother referred to when calling upon the Lord. A volume of the Gutenberg Bible.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, darn it. Wait.
I guess I'll just come back
Stop
later.
reading. Oh gosh. What was the clue? Oh no.
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. So we have the figure 11 twice underlined, and a story of a group of pilgrims who it looks like Paul is speaking to. Maybe it's a code. There must be a connection. A text on
Oh,
Paul
the
must
same
be
thing.
somewhere, and it must be associated with the figure 11. But what's the story with these pilgrims? I mean, a connection with the figure,
Oh,
maybe?
it's the same thing. I just wasted that. Oh well.
Of the 4 apostles shown in this piece, Paul is the only one who isn't an evangelist. He is the 13th apostle.
I think I just got my answer, okay. Oh gosh. Sorry, that's just a lot of information to keep going. Wait, what was his name again? Shoot. That has 11 in it. Yeah, okay. Oh. So is that.
Then they suborned men, which said, "We have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against God."
Nope. That wasn't right.
And it came to pass the day after that he went into a city called Nain, and many of his disciples went with him, and much people. I guess I'll just come back later.
Okay, what is it again? I'm being dumb right now. I could go through everything, but it just takes
St.
forever.
Paul painted by Guido Reni.
This is St. Paul. Okay. 13th apostle. Okay. Wait.
I say then,
Ooh.
have they
there we go.
stumbled that they should fall? God forbid. But
2
rather
11s.
through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Wait, a note from Mother is carefully folded between the pages here. What does it say? Dear E, I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code of the 2 groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where, and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative, awaiting your reply, hidden behind the youngest apostle. What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that? St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange.
Oh, darn it.
There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting.
Dang it.
And underlined it twice.
Who is the youngest
Now, what does
apostle?
that
I could just Google this. It'd be funny. But...
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. It looks like someone touched this commode
Oh
recently.
gosh.
There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust. There's nothing worth noticing here. It's too cumbersome for me to unhook here, but judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years.
Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew. It says, "Count in the dust." All right, let's do it. There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all. That's what the message in Hebrew spoke about. Hebrew 8. No, nothing of value here.
Look to the candlestick for inspiration.
There are finger marks,
So what does this say again?
deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all. That's what the message in Hebrew spoke about. Hebrew 8.
Okay. Wait, that's
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Reni. There's nothing worth noticing here.
weird.
St. John is the only apostle painted in this gallery who hasn't got a beard. Hey, wait! That means it's him. He's the youngest apostle. Right. This painting is therefore associated with the answer which E had to give to my mother. Now, I just need to know how to recover the answer. The painting looks like it's been taken down recently. But wasn't my mother said that she would wait for an answer hidden behind the apostle? Ah, of course. There's something written behind the painting. On the second day, the pilgrims will listen to the prophecy of the young apostle. They shall add 1 companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their rank. What does it mean? They should add a companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their ranks. I imagine it applies to their code, the one Mother set up with the pilgrims. What's this? A group of pilgrims who Paul was talking to, and now John is telling them prophecies? It's St. John, painted by Guido Reni.
This is bugging me. Puzzles. Why?
Several portraits of
let's look at this
apostles,
again.
all signed by Guido Reni.
It looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Yeah, because somebody did. Okay, no. Okay, what do I do then? What do I do? Okay. Is it in this again? In the book again? You could just shake the book, man. Don't make me do this hard shit. Ugh.
They should add a companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their ranks. I imagine it applies to their code, the one Mother set up with the
Oh,
pilgrims.
3 to the left,
What's
3 to the
this?
right.
A
Okay.
group of pilgrims who Paul
I
was
know what it
talking
is.
to, and now John is telling them
That's easy.
prophecies?
Okay, shut up, Louis. Thank you. 3 to the left. Wait. I just forgot it. I literally just forgot it. One more time.
They should add a companion
'Cause I
to
can't
their
remember
left
shit.
and 3 to their right to complete their
Oh,
ranks.
1, 3.
I
Okay.
imagine it applies to their code, the one Mother set up with the pilgrims. What's this? A group of pilgrims who
1
Paul was
to the
talking
left,
to,
3 to the
and
right.
now John is telling them
So
prophecies?
chapter 1, verse 3, I'm guessing? Something like that. of the apostles, I think. Let's see. Oh. So 1-3, guys. 1-3. Just start going through everything. I don't care. Go back to the beginning. Oh. Looking for 1-3. Nope. 1-7. One 4, 1-1. Oh, wait. I'm so confused. What?
In him, God has chosen us before
I
the
don't know.
foundation of the world, that we may be holy and blameless before him.
Nope. I honestly have no idea. It's supposed to be 1 and 3 unless I'm like looking it up wrong. Try to look for 3 and 1, but it's interesting. I don't know. I could just start like literally just going down
And
the
it came to
entire
pass in
list.
those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in Jordan.
Okay, it relates to John. Let's try his shit.
And ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins, and in him is no sin.
Gosh darn it, man. Did I like just get lucky? Revelation of John. I don't
Peter,
know, chapter
an
1,
apostle
verse
of
1.
Jesus Christ, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia.
Oh.
And ye know that he was manifested to take away our sins, and in him is no sin.
Wait. Okay, you add 1. So 2, 3. I don't understand. No.
Now there is a Jerusalem by the sheep market, a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches.
Gosh darn it, man.
Thou hast put all things under his feet, for in that he put all in subjection under him. He left nothing that is not put under him.
Wait. 1. So that's 2. 1, 2. So 5 and then 2? Maybe? I'm counting the pictures. 5 and 2. Wait, what? Five and 2.
Now, there is a Jerusalem by the sheep market, a pool, which is
R2
called in the
and
Hebrew
5,
tongue
whatever.
Bethesda, having 5 porches.
Oh, darn it. I just read that one. 2 and 5 or... I don't know.
Thou hast put all things under his feet, for in that he put all in subjection under him. He left nothing that is not put under him.
I don't even know if I'm like wasting my time on this or not. I really don't understand. No.
This only
Maybe
would I learn of
this.
you. Receive ye the Spirit by the works of the law, or by the hearing of faith?
I don't know, guys. I'll keep experimenting around with my, and see, what progresses, but, will you guys have a good day? Like, subscribe, comment down below. I don't know about this puzzle. I feel like I'm being very dumb, and I probably am, but... Anyways, see you guys. Have a nice